Do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They go play action with Haskins. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Bro, I be trying to watch them. Like, even my wife would be watching it with me sometimes, but them niggas so cheesy on there.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the
He
ball
said,
was
I'm
always
lagging.
in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Snap comes in 1. Now Haskins. It's caught by Mike Evans. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. And double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dumped at the 18. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
That's taken on the 25. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Oh, pretty good.
Smith, his first carry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level. And now you've got a big play scoring the football.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
I cannot get that corner out. I just can't. Can't get it. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like for the jump ball.
That's now 2 interceptions
like
in the first quarter.
I'm always throwing it right to the dude, to the defender.
And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of
like if I'm on the goal line and I'm trying to throw the ball, like a jump ball to the corner of the back of the end zone, though. It never goes to the back of the end zone.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run.
But everybody does it to me. I don't know how to do that shit.
Nice run.
And I'm hitting the stick and
running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Yep. From the 1-yard line.
Down at the 42-yard line.
No. 1-on-1.
Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Like it never goes where I want it to.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it inside the 40
it should be
to the
7-0 right now.
39-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got his
man. Could never. Oh my gosh, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
That's insane, bro.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get this
That's
from the
fucking
8 to the
insane.
5. Pick up a 3.
The ball just
This
went
drive
through
is
my
pretty
player's
clear.
body.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on
Like
the
for
defense. Was that
interception. I'm
5 straight
standing
runs?
Yeah,
in
5
front of
straight
his
carries to start
receiver.
this
How does he
drive,
still
and
get the
like
ball?
you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense is really pulled around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are in defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. Now it's Haskins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. Oh, it shifts past him. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Taken down.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was good, tough running right up the
3-0
middle.
him.
If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change
But
direction,
like, bro,
that's often the end result.
Once shit like that happens, bro, I don't even want to play the shit no more.
Mahomes now on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this inside the
throw the ball through my player's
35-yard
body.
line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Come on, man.
Quickly to
Come on,
Kelsey. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that
now
last
this
catch
time
for 8 yards.
he ran a slant with the tight end, and I'm underneath the slant.
From the gun, it's
And then all of a sudden, bro, his tight end comes underneath me as the ball gets there.
Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield.
Like,
go up and make the
shit
catch.
like that, man. Like,
take
I don't
the
know,
hit
man.
and pick up yardage. But in this case,
Kinda makes
the hit
it
was timed
difficult to
really
play the
well
game.
and popped it free from his grasp.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now. Mahomes. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And 1 at the 24-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go play action now. Haskins. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Haskins back to the air. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. This is our time. for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field.
Crosses, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
For a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Mahomes is 10 for 11 and only got 90 yards passing.
And another 1st and 10.
Bro, 10 for 11.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big time.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Scored on a 36-yard punt.
Yeah,
Falcons will be taking over
slow.
1st and 10.
Mad as hell. Boy, go sit your ass down on the bench. Fuck you,
The Atlanta offense
out by
there
that
for
shit.
their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to
catch, Mike.
Inside the 30.
Good fucking catch, Mike.
All the way down to
Bro, I'm
the
gonna try,
26.
man. That nigga, it annoys me playing him, bro, because it's repetitive. It's repetitive, bro.
So now
Like the same shit. No matter what you say to him, it's the same shit over and over and over.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Haskins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
In need of a conversion on
They
3rd
wanna
down. They had
run,
the
bro.
big play to start the drive. Not much
They
sense.
just want to run.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. Right
DJ,
around
you
the
really
18-yard line.
Like,
Gets
bro,
7 there, but it brings up
why are you letting me
One
continue
of the money
talking
routes
to
for
you,
any
bro?
offense, the drag route. So tough
is
to defend
crazy.
because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there.
He's really hitting the computer target.
Pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 20.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do
when they do that
without letting
bullshit.
panic creep in and affect their play.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Okay, PJ.
It's taken in by Hill.
Nigga, play. Come on, pick the ball up, bro. I was about to say. Nigga. Niggas gonna motion hike me and shit. Okay. Okay, hit me with the motion hike, bro. Okay. That's what we doing, huh? I feel you.
All of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden
and he was over the
situation.
motherfucking line of scrimmage. That's just so weak, bro.
Stop the offense, but you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you could be
hiking boat. Hiking fucking boat.
You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
He just slow. Yeah, that nigga route running is impeccable, all that shit. He's just slow.
From the gun, Haskins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Hold on to that dude. I just did the same shit to Tyreek. He gave that motherfucker up, though.
About set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball
Transfer
away,
that nigga over
get yourself set
to
to
this
play
league.
defense.
Let me get
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
yeah, they got a nice little squad.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's
you're not doing
intercepted. Picked up by
deep-ass post route shit.
Down inside the 35-yard line.
Pick
Well, from what we've seen thus far,
out of the man.
this is not a formula
And I
for
ran
winning
man
football.
on him.
When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win
He
a
beat
game.
him, but my safety was there.
So they'll come up first and 10
If
now
I didn't
from
have
the
no safety
33.
over the top, that nigga that should have been dead in the water.
the turnover. Here's Haskins. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the second down, on target. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play.
Like the corners when they pick it up.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him.
I didn't have to juke. I didn't know he was going to pick him up.
As they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Down and goal to go.
I wonder why, though.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Yes, sir.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Chiefs 3. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
What? Oh,
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And a give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside game. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Kansas City.
Bro.
Fielded at about the 28. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
33-yard line.
My rookie tug.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop.
It's at 17-3. I got my rookie running back, so
he's 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. It's brought in by Bolden. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No,